Y'all can't ride my wave, y'all can't get in my zone. I would be lying if I said that I made it here on my own. I would be lying if I said that I did it all by myself. I'ma keep looking to the hills, to the place that I find my help. Come on. Y'all can't ride my wave, y'all can't get in my zone. I would be lying if I said that I made it here on my own. I would be lying if I said that I did it all by myself. I'ma keep looking to the hills, to the place that I find my help. I'm blasting off just like a rocket boy. Yeah, you know I'm about to take flight. Ride this wave if you want a boy. You'll be fish food for these great whites. This hard work's been paying off. I'm in the studio working late nights. Now the whole family is eating good. Make me wanna say grace twice.
Oh, nice, nice.
My God is amazing. Never been
We got a
average.
keeper.
Baby, wanna count on my
Nice.
blessings. 21 Savage.
Let me go ahead and roll the other line in real, guys, and I'll be right back real quick. Alright, YouTubers, this is the catch. This is the cook portion of the catch. I was just at Kokanee Lake, or Lake Kokanee, whatever, which way it's called. That was my first time on the lake. So the trout that I have will be the first time that we're going to eat trout out of that lake. So we'll see if the wife likes the trout out of there, because she says she can taste the difference out of each lake that I catch the trout in. They each have a distinct taste. Right now, her favorite fish is out of Lake St. Clair, so let's see how she likes this one. We're just going to go do the old-fashioned tin foil, garlic, some lemon, onion, sweet and salted butter, just old-fashioned way, guys. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and cut the fish up. I'm not a professional. Remember, I'm not a professional. Yes, special knife. Special knife. So this thing was just a tad over 16 inches, guys. This was the first one I caught this morning. That lake was beautiful. Alright, I'm just going to use the same bag for its guts. Normally I would keep the guts and the waste of the fish, because we have we do gardening outside, but we don't need, we got plants growing right now, so we are good to go. I like a trickle going, just a little trickle there, right there. All right. So first things first, my wife, she doesn't like none of the fins and stuff on there, so I'll go ahead and take care of the fins first. It's a beautiful trout, guys. That's the one thing about the trout today. They even though a lot of the ones I caught were small stockers, they all fought. So imagine how this one hit. So, all right. So we got all that, all the fins off. So I like to take it back as farther as I can where the soft spot is, and just go right around that gill plate. Bam, because there's a lot of meat up in there. See that? So we try not to waste as much as it. There we go. Let's see here. Actually, let's take a look what's in the stomach. something in there? Is there anything in there? I don't think so. Okay, what's in his stomach? Nothing, guys. It was just 2 pieces of weed, so he hasn't really ate nothing. Well, he's a thick trout, though, so whatever. So we're going to go ahead and cut this tail off. Start from the anus, and then we're going to split that tail down the middle. There we go. Bam. And then the blood vein, or the kidney. There we go. Yeah, very healthy trout, guys. Look at that meat. Nice and pink. That means it's been in the water for a while, because they do stock Kokanee Lake. There's a hatchery right across the street from there. I think we should do a visit to a hatchery one day. I'm very curious. I've never been one myself. It'd be cool to go in there and see the process. I think they should have tours and stuff. I just got to go online and find out. Now you're going to get some of that black stuff, or that kidney stuff behind the bones. All I do is I flip the knife around and I can break the bones. There you go. So when I caught my fish, I already pre-bled it while I was still alive, so that it will pump out all the blood, because that blood is what gives it the fishy taste. Because what's blood? It tastes like metal, right? There we go. Alright. It's my daughter. She just said hi. Okay, guys. Nice and clean. Let's clean the board off. I hate messy boards. Go. Bam. That's this bad boy off. Oh, still got some of that black stuff in there. There we go. There we go. Alright. Where's my towel at? Right here. Alright, guys. Let's back up the camera just a little bit here. I've already preheated the oven, 400 degrees, 375, 400 degrees, that's fine. Now we're going to go ahead and make our little boat. One thing I do like to add at the bottom is some vegetable oil, some virgin oil, some olive oil. Well, this isn't virgin, this is light tasting though. Drizzle that right there. There we go. I also like to lay salt and pepper down on the foundation, get it on the skin. Let's see here. All I see is the cracked pepper. That's okay though. Oh yeah, I already put pepper on there. That's salt, 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 guys. A little sea salt right there. Bam. So now we're going to go ahead and take the fish. We're going to lay it there. Boom. Let's get another little nice little coat. All the way down. There we go. Same thing, let's use the cracked pepper this time. I like cracked pepper. Alright. Because I can't crack pepper and open it at the same time, we'll just use the regular pepper down in there. Sea salt. Salt in there. There we go. Bam. Alright, next we're going to go ahead and let's go ahead and get the butter inside. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And all we'll do is just put them right in that sleeve, just like that. I don't tend to use too much butter when I cook anymore. I usually use ghee when I cook fish now. Ghee, if you haven't, don't know anything about ghee yet, go ahead and look it up. It's Indian. It's almost like Indian oil, Crisco almost. Comes solid and then it melts into like oil. Yeah, that's just enough. Just enough butter. Shove that bad boy right in there. Alright. Okay, now we're going to do the lemon, fresh lemon. I also have liquid lemon already here too, just for extra, because this is just... This lemon is to go inside of the fish. I take pride in cooking this trout for the wife. Don't worry, we got garlic still. We still got the garlic coming. Alright, let's do the garlic next. We're actually going to use the rest of this, so... Just throw it in there, just throw it in there. Ooh, that garlic smells good. Yeah, we're a big garlic family. I told you I'm using it all. Oh, there you go. Alright. Oh, I got attacked. Oh, my shirt's all wet. Alright, we're missing one more thing, one more item, guys. That's the onion. I wonder what time the wife's gonna be here. It's 5:30. But she doesn't know that she's got a trout dinner today. Ooh. I think that's enough. Alright. Damn. Yes, she'll eat all these onions. You may think it's an overload, but it's not. Alright guys, we're going to put a little more of that lemon juice on there. Oh. Alright. One more secret we're going to put on there, guys. One more. Alright, I don't know if you know the stale cracker, but he's got this two-step, Cajun two-step. We put this on everything. Trust me, this stuff is the bomb. Pull that on a cracker. Alright guys, that is the boat. And since we got a lot of stuff, we're gonna have to put a top on this bad boy. Usually I could do one piece, but I usually have the big foil too, the economy size. So let's go ahead and fold that up under there. Like I said, guys, I'm not a professional. I am a seasoned vet, though, right? All right. Yeah, I wish you guys were out on that lake with me today. That was a beautiful lake. Like I said in my video, that could easily become one of my top 10 lakes. It was so calm and serenity on that lake. Even though there's a dam there, you would think it would be hectic and hustling and bustling there, but it's not. As it started getting warm and people did start showing up. Alright guys, there it is. There it is. Well, I think that's a little bit too big for my pot. So let me go ahead and get a bigger baking dish here.
Low power.
Alright, got a bigger baking dish. Hopefully that fits. It'll do its job, right? Yeah, that'll do its job. Alright guys, I already preheated on my oven like I said earlier. Let's go ahead and throw this in for 15 minutes. Sometimes 20, it all depends on the wife because she really likes hers really cooked. I know a lot of people are like, oh, that's too much. But that's maybe too much for you. Alright. I'll see you back in 15 minutes. Yeah, son. That's how it's done. Haha. It is done. I'm not going to open it up just yet. I'm going to let it cool down and then open it up. So I'll be right back. The wife is finally home. We're going to go ahead and transport this out of the baking dish into here. Ooh, yeah. Alright. I've been patiently waiting for her to come home so she can do the eating part of the catch and cook. Again, this is a fish from a new lake. Yeah, I did the old school fashioned way. And then I put some of that two-step on there.
Low power.
Low power. It's never a video unless she says that. Ooh. I didn't get the bite because my camera was still down. So we're going to do this again. Look at that meat. Yeah. How's that taste, babe? Yeah? The fish tastes good out of that lake? This is a beautiful lake. Alright.
It's not as bony as the other ones.
Well, they're all trout. They all got bones. Yep. Alright, here. Alright, guys. That's about it. Yankees won today. 1-0 over the Phillies. Had a great day out in the lake. This concludes the cook portion and the eat portion of the catch and cook. So until next time, yeah, son, that's how it's done. Ha ha.